drive it, back post area, and it's sent wide by Cook. Nice ball, Pugh. 1v1 versus Arias. Now Pugh end line. That's deflected. Hatch playing it back. Fox, Lavelle on the turn. Rose, saved by Perez. And she recovers it.
Get around the edge. Ashley Hatch pops on the loose ball. But that first time pass by Emily Fox is an incredible one. Knowing Rose Lavelle is sitting in the middle of the goal. Now she's wide open. Takes that first touch to get it on her left and go for the half strike. Good save by Perez as she has to adjust back against.
O'Hara into the box. Horan, saved by Perez. So 2 big saves for Perez in this opening half.
This is one of the only spots that O'Hara can put it where the goalkeeper can't make a play on it, nor can the defender. Horan gets to it first, and just a really good reaction.
Settled. Pugh, pull back. O'Hara was waiting for it. Gets the return. Looking for the give and go. Into the box. Headed by Hatch. Wide.
That led to that as well.
To live action played in. Lavelle on the cut off her foot. Left foot, and that's wide. Just trying to get one here in the end. First half. Closing minutes. Tackled away. Oh, she's pointing to the spot. And that is one angry coach, Nelson Abadia.
There's been a ton of fouls in this first half by Colombia on the United States. Sophia Smith again, so smooth on the ball.
And a 110th appearance for her country. Horan is ready. On that whistle. She'll strike. Saved by Perez.
The United States, it's a poorly taken penalty by Horan. Perez reads it the whole way. And then just not even close by Sophia Smith on the rebound. She does well to be the first to it, but that one misses by a mile. Savable height by Horan. That's gold for a goalkeeper if you read it right.
Just hit a minute of stoppage time. Lavelle. And the touch was too far, and that was the last touch of this opening half. To the rhythm of the game.
Yeah, you know, Morgan is in incredible form. 11 goals in club play in 10 games. And what's been impressive through that run has been her movement, the darting, slashing runs, the diagonal runs to get in behind, and that's going to be needed tonight. And then Ashley Sanchez continues to improve her awareness of where the space is to get herself against this Colombian side that has proved difficult to break down for the U.S. in that first half.
Second half underway. Looks like no changes for Colombia. Morgan makes a run into the box. Pugh at the other end. Sophia Smith pushing it back. Sanchez, the cut, then the shot. Hit the crossbar.
5 minutes into this match already, Ashley Sanchez has her fingerprints all over it. Sophia Smith drives that back line deeper. Now you've got the whole recovering midfield as well, which means there's space at the top of the 18 because they collapsed in. Ashley Sanchez does well just to hold her positioning, beat the first defender, and no, she's got to chip this one over the back line. It's so much traffic to get through if she's going to rifle it and think she can drop this one in.
And a bounce back, Cook. Sullivan heads it.
Oh.
Looked like it hurt. Lavelle into space. Smith on the run. Keeper's out. It's deflected. And a goal. U.S. scores.
Midfield in her awareness just jumps on this free ball, but that touch to separate. Now she's breaking the midfield line, and the early pass knows the space is in behind, lays it out in stride for Sophia Smith. Perez well off of her line, knowing that the back line is pushed up, and then she gets caught between it. And now she's just trying to cut down an angle, but doesn't do it well enough, and she leaves that near post open, and Sophia Smith senses it and guides this one past her with the lucky deflection coming off of Perez and into the back of the net.
Players and coaches have talked about her leadership. The reason why she's on this club right now is Salazar will exit. Diana Ospina will be the first sub for Colombia.
it's a turnover. The work rate from Rose Lavelle just to pick the pocket of the defender. And so many players will find Alex Morgan into space, but she picks the right pass. And again, plays provider on Sophia Smith's goal. She goes to ground, and still an excellent ball in behind for Smith. And she just shapes her body up, puts this one into her path. That touch now gives her options to open up and pick her corner. And that's a good finish for Sophia Smith, who puts it past the on-rushing Perez.
Good movement there up the middle. A chance. Taken away by Perez. Sent back in and cleared up by Colombia. U.S. nearly had a third.
Can be a player that can threaten in behind. Uzme, a player that likes to get the ball at her feet. So with Alexa in, if they can find her, she can threaten. But the question is, will they be able to even find her in possession? Hasn't been the case all night.
Barr played collegiately at the University of South Carolina. Here's Sanchez. Nice moves. Sanchez played it in for Morgan. She got taken down, I thought.
This is something special from Ashley Sanchez. Beats the midfield line on the dribble, beats three of the players, and now as she's tailing away from goal, cuts it back and plays Alex Morgan at that back post. Difficult ball to service, and Alex Morgan has beaten her player. She's got the timing right, her eyes are big. She's about to finish that, and just heavy challenge from behind by Adi.
The left-footed Lavelle versus Perez. Rose, shot, save again by Perez. What are the odds? She has made 2 saves on penalties tonight.
Perez all smiles before Rose Lavelle takes it and just reads it the whole way again. Same spot, same penalty. Both players, Lindsay Horan, Rose Lavelle, go the same place, and Perez all over it. Saveable height again, but come on now.
To get this opportunity, her first cap. Andy Sullivan also coming out of the game. '16 Maria Morales is going to come in, and 17-year-old Linda Caicedo. We saw her earlier. She's been playing with the pros since the age of 14. What she brings to the present, what they think she'll bring to the future.
And a couple other young players not here. Gabby Salazar, Gisela Robledo, they're off with the U20s. So they do have some good young talent.
There was some confusion over there, it seemed like. In the 85th minute, Rapinoe's ready. Call it 19 yards away. Rapinoe with the strike. Had the crowd going.
And it's the sweet spot for Megan Rapinoe, and that one just whiskers by the near post. Lining it up to drop it in over this wall. Perez covering the far post, and that's the gap she wants.
Megan Rapinoe's free kick, 90th minute. We'll see about stoppage time soon. Rapinoe sending one in. It's headed. Morgan. Or maybe not. Maybe it's Korniak. She's getting the pats.
First cap, first goal for Taylor Korniak. Makes that near post run, and Alex Morgan is the decoy. One player ahead of her, draws that first defender. That gives the little bit of space between the next defender, where Korniak just gets a glancing header on it, and it's a perfect touch. Put it right by Perez, and the delivery from Megan Rapinoe on point. We talked about their set pieces coming up short all game long. Well, not from that spot. Megan Rapinoe delivers, and Korniak has the answer.
That's going to do it. So, the scoreline may look like it was an easy night, but it really wasn't. Tough one tonight.